Hello, BookTube. It's Tag Tuesday or Tag Wednesday, depending on when you're watching this or whatever. And today I'm going to be doing the philosophy of reading tag. This was an original tag created by Lekden at Reading from the Deafs, and I was tagged by the iconic diva Pat at Book Chat with Pat. So thank you for tagging me. And let's get started with these prompts. I haven't looked at them yet. I literally just looked at it now, but anyway, we'll get started. One, what is your own what is your own personal philosophy of reading? How do you think about reading? What does reading mean to you? How does your reading life affect your non-reading life? Okay, so let's see how we go. How do you think about reading? I purely think about it as fun and joy and as a fun activity, as a hobby. Outside of that, that's literally what I think. I don't think about reading any other way. Even learning, I think it has to all connect back to being fun for me. What does reading mean to you? Again, it's about fun. We're here to have fun. And what does your reading life affect whatever non-reading life? For me, there's no non-reading life. I ride and die with books. So there is literally a non-reading part of me, and that's amazing and iconic, and go me for that. Two, when did you first come to think of yourself as a reader? I never really think about stuff like that. I've always been one, so I've never really identified myself with that. I've just kind of never noticed it, to be honest. I think it's just a hobby I have, really. But I don't know, I would never outright say I'm a reader. I think I just would rather say something else, but I don't know. I just love books, and I'm here for that. Three, what are some goals or hopes that you have for your reading life? Now, I am never been a goal girly. I've never set goals. I'm awful. I don't following them. I'm just not a goal oriented person. I've never been. So when it comes to reading, I have like a TBR, but that's mostly more like a guide or like a reference to look at when I don't know what to read. In terms of like lifelong reading goals and those like lifelong TBRs, I don't have any of that really. I just kind of go with the flow. And no, I kind of wish I was a goal girly, but it's just I've tried and it's just never worked for me, if I'm being a bit honest. Four, what is part of your current reading life right now? This isn't that. Oh my god, I can't read today. What is part of your current reading life right now? What is important or exciting for you? Currently, I'm still doing a lot of classics. I've been doing the sequels to The Three Musketeers. I'm making my way through the third book because that's split into three volumes. I've just finished the second volume actually, and maybe tonight or whatever I'll start The Man in the Iron Mask, and because I have no clue what that's about. And yeah, they're really good so far. They're more historical based than the first two books, Three Musketeers and 20 Years Later. But I like it so far. It's a bit more historical based than a lot of the other ones. I've been doing that, and that's really it right now. I do want to do my monthly Dickens. I need to do The Mystery of Edwin Drood. So, and once I finish that, I'm done with Dickens. I've read all of 15 of these novels. I'm done, and hopefully I'll start working on a ranking video because that's going to be long, and I will have to go back and refresh myself with some of the particularly early ones like Nicholas Nickleby and the old Curiosity Shop, because some of those just I can't remember that well, if I'm being honest. And then there's stuff like Oliver Twist and David Copperfield, which I don't really want to remember again because I don't like them. I'm sorry, but Dickens isn't just for me. And despite the fact I've read all 15 of his novels, I would not call him a favourite author, if I'm being honest, but we'll move on from that. What else have I been reading? Just non-fiction, Australian non-fiction. I've done my 2-volume John Curtin biography. I'll talk about that later, but iconic, pick it up if you haven't. And what I want to get into soon is some Henry Lawson, because I've said I wanted to do Flannery O'Connor, like do 2 novels and 2 short stories, like reread them, because Flannery is my queen. I love her so much. But Henry Lawson's pulling me in right now. I want to do I have a collection of his letters which look really nice, and I have a biography of him that's like 500 pages, and I can do that. And also Mary Gilmore's letters too, because they had an affair together, and you can kind of tell when you read certain poems that it was directed at, like it was directed for the other person. But I want to see how that reflects in their letters, because why not? It's been long enough. They've been dead for long enough. I don't care. And that's really that's my current reading life right now. It's a bit all over the place. It's mostly classics and Australian books. Like that's literally it. In terms of romance, I'm not doing any romances right now. I'm I know I just hold a lot, but I don't know. The thing with romance that it comes in waves. Like I can go for like a month or two without reading any, then all of a sudden it'll be the only thing I read for like a month, and that's okay because it happens, all the time. But yeah, so that's what I'm currently reading right now, and those are all the prompts. And yeah, but this is a very fun tag. I'm not the best when it comes to philosophy, like why do you like those type of stuff, because I'm not that deep. I don't think about stuff like that, but still it is fun to try for me at least to do these type of questions. And so yeah, if you like this tag, please feel free to do it. If you want to do it, why not? And yeah, this was the philosophy of reading tag. Again, thank you Pat for tagging me, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much, BookTube.